What is smoking out there in YouTube land, Canna family? It is your host, Dustin, with Two Buds in a Jar. And today, guys, we're going to talk about a very rare topic. We're going to talk about the freak shows of cannabis. Coming up next. And starting off, Canna family, we have Pinkman Goo. It's a particular strain of cannabis that has pink and red hues when in flower and has a sap that runs down the buds during flower. However, the sap isn't actually psychoactive, Canna family. It's just a buildup of sugars that it overproduces during its flowering. And we can't have this list go without albinism occurring when the cannabis plant is unable to photosynthesize normally like a regular cannabis plant, and they lack pigment. Even through the beautiful abnormal cannabis plants that they are very unlikely to survive due to the fact that they like colder temperatures. They can't photosynthesize really well because they do not have the pigment to. So keeping these particular rare beauties alive is almost impossible. Creeper cannabis is another one that made it on the list. Is a mutation often seen when lanky sativa strands growing in warm tropical climates, occasionally known for branch growing downwards, kind of like squid legs toward the ground, but only because of the tropical heat that causes this strange mutation with these lengthy sativas, Canna family. And if you're smoking by the pond, you'll just surely see some duck's foot cannabis. No, just kidding. But next on the list, Canna family, is duck's foot cannabis. This causes every single leaf on the cannabis plant to be conjoined together, making it look like a duck's foot. Twin seedlings is a cannabis mutation that occurs when two cannabis seedlings arise from the same germination process. This can be caused to genetic factors or a shared embryonic seed. Vined cannabis. Vined cannabis is a bred with Australian bastard cannabis. The branches of this particular cannabis plant grow like vines with the signature Australian bastard cannabis leaves. This is an extremely rare strain of cannabis, Canna family. Australian bastard cannabis, Canna family. Funny name, I know, but check it out. Was a strain of cannabis that has a really low potency of THC and in no way resembles its genetic counterpart. This particular strand was discovered by an Australian couple that were hiking. They took the sample of it and to a herbologist to be studied in Australia, who confirmed later that it was cannabis just with a low THC percentage. And another one on the list that is quite interesting and people have that's more often occurring is the leaf buds or fan leaves during flowering. In the center of the fan leaves, where the fan leaf fingers meet, the plant will develop a bud site on it. Two of the fan leaves directly in the center of the leaves. So what you're going to have, Canna family, basically is a fan leaf, and directly in the center where all the fingers of the leaf is conjoined, a flower site and an actual bud site. Another whimsical occurrence is self-topping, and it's often seen in autoflowers where the plant grows naturally and tops itself at the top of the apical bud and will continue its whole growth topping itself at bud sites, Canna family. Now, seedlings with three leaves is another one. This is a more common mutation in cannabis, and it's just because of an extra gene in the genetic structure of the cannabis plant that provides extra leaves and foliage for the plant throughout its growth. Another one is vagrigation, is a unique and rare cannabis mutation that features contrasting colors and leaves with being brighter than others, resulting in a streaking pattern. This color pattern creates an interesting visual effect, making it stand out from all the other strands. Additionally, the terpenes are quite complex as well, providing users with mental clarity. And last but not least is world photaxy, is a cannabis mutation that is becoming quite popular, Canna family, amongst cannabis growers because it's a mutation that causes cannabis leaves its entire to grow in a circular pattern, and this provides better plant growth and structurized par receiving because it receives a lot more light during its photo period due to the angles of their light kind of acting like solar panels. So it makes a great coverage of light over the whole plant's canopy due to the structure of its leaves, Canna family. And that will conclude Freak Shows of Cannabis. Hope you guys found out that sometimes even the world of cannabis can be quite odd and quite the sight to see. And it is spectacular. With each garden and each growing session you have a chance of seeing some of these rare mutations. I know I've came across a few of them. If you've ever came across any of these rare mutations in your indoor garden, Canna family, put it down in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you know every time we upload and post a video. It is greatly appreciated due to the fact that YouTube does not like videos like this. So it really helps our algorithm. Until then, my name is Dustin from Two Buds in a Jar. Burning out. I'll see you guys next time.
Got my neck and wrist frosty. All day, all night too. Need a beat to write to. Knock 'em out like Mike do. MVP like Michael. Money stacking, it's loaded up. Box looking all swollen up. New Lambo, I'm rolling up. No stopping, no slowing up. I went hard, that cash came. Got a new big ass chain. Take what I want, no ass cane. Lip it up in that fast lane. Do the shit for my people. Get that money, all we know. Money never finito. Keep on boosting my ego. Steph Curry with the free throw. When I turn my swag on, this shit should be illegal. Stepping out the whip, I'm looking sharper than the needle. And all them bitches on me keep on swelling up my ego. I spit fire in the boot when I'm higher than Mariah off that goose. Punchlines hitting hard and chipping toots. Baseline kicking harder than some steel toe boots. Stacking bitches in the backseat of the four-door coupe. You know them haters who mean shit to me. You gotta be kidding me. Nobody stopping me from securing this victory. And I ain't stopping till the shit I'm dropping, making history. And every time they talking about somebody got my neck and wrist frosty. Don't know what it cost me. I've been on the grind, nigga, get these haters off me. I've been on the grind, spy niggas so saucy. I've been on the grind, spy niggas so bossy. Neck and wrist frosty. Don't know what it cost me. I've been on the grind, nigga, get these haters off me. I've been on the grind, spy niggas so saucy. I've been on the grind, spy niggas so bossy. Stay up on the grind, dollar bills up on my mind. Yeah, I do this all the time. Always knew I had to shine. When I pull up in...
It's your host, Dustin from Two Buds in a Jar. And don't do drugs, kids.